Alright, well, it's been a couple months since we've done the vlog, and I'm sure you guys are wondering why. Well, Scott has disappeared, but I've gotten close. I found his glasses, so the search is almost over. Let's see if we can find him. Follow me.
Scott! Oh, I'm so glad you found me. What took you so long?
Well, I had to run by the saw shop before I came here.
Great.
What happened?
Make sure you always tip your hot sauce delivery girl.
Sauce delivery service. You ordered some.
That's awesome.
$10.40.
Welcome to the Blog of Burn. I'm Scott.
And I'm Dave.
And Dave,
Yes.
could you please untie me?
I don't know, I kind of like you like this.
Jerk.
This month's hot sauce is Cherry Republic's Kabob's Kickin' Hot Sauce. The ingredients include tomatoes, onions, vinegar, cherries, jalapeno peppers, red chili peppers, garlic, salt, sugar, and potassium sorbate as the preservative.
Now, being as I've been locked in the closet for the past 2 months, wondering if Cannibal, the delivery girl, was going to come back and eat me, I know nothing about this hot sauce. Would you like to fill me in?
Sure. Well, this hot sauce I received as a gift for Christmas from my girlfriend. So it's very special, so that's why I decided to highlight it on the blog.
Well, isn't that touching?
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and open this baby.
Now, while Dave is opening this wonderful treat that we're both excited to indulge in, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and call with your opinions on some of the best hot sauces you ever tried. Go ahead. Lines are open. Waiting. No one's calling. Is anyone out there? Go ahead and call. We'd love to talk to you. And no one. Thanks, people. We appreciate you too. Oh, wonderful. Time to smell the sauce. Well, let's see what this stuff sniffs like. Wow, I'm looking forward to it. It's kind of a spicy, tomatoey, almost like a steak sauce. I'm looking forward to it.
Ooh, yeah. It's definitely, you can smell tomatoes and a little bit of fruity, but also that spicy flavor in like taco sauce almost.
Yeah, like almost, it kind of reminds me of like almost a gourmet, like Heinz 57, I guess, if I compare it to consumer level stuff. This should be good.
It should be, yeah.
This is the dish test, where we try some of our wonderful hot sauce for the month on some wonderful Bush's Baked Bean products. Dave, would you like to go first this month?
Yes, Scott.
After you, good sir.
Okay. Interesting. I'm sort of tasting the cherry flavor, but I'm not really getting much heat out of this.
Not much heat. I can taste the cherries and taste like a very little bit of kick. But the flavor was decent enough.
Yeah, the flavor.
Good flavor though.
Of course, the beans may be sort of drowning out the heat, so.
Maybe. So we'll see. But, okay. Cool. On to the cracker test.
This is the cracker test where we put some of the hot sauce on a cracker and taste to see how it works with a cracker.
Cheers.
Cheers. Interesting. It's got sort of a Tabasco sort of taste, almost.
It does a little bit. I still, like seems to be going back to almost more of like a nice steak sauce, like a A1 or a Heinz 57. But I say that, and it's a lot nicer than that. It's a lot more like a gourmet one of those, but that's the closest thing I can think of to compare it to that I guess most people would know. But overall, it's a wonderful taste.
Yeah, it's got a great taste and just enough heat to make it enjoyable.
Yeah. And finally, we're on to the taste test where we taste the sauce by itself on a spoon. Hopefully the spoon has no flavor if we've washed them correctly. Cheers. That's a really interesting flavor.
It is.
I got the kind of tomato stuff off of it. But you also get that cherry off of it. And there's a little bit of heat to it.
Yeah, there is a little bit of heat to it. Yeah, the flavor is really amazing, and it's got that Tabasco flavor as I was mentioning earlier, but it's got that hint of cherry underneath, and it's something that I could see working really well with meats.
Yes. It's just like a straight like steak sauce, or they pour even chicken. Like,
yeah.
There's not too much that I wouldn't think that would go well. It's a wonderful taste. Okay, cool. And now on to the 10-minute afterburn, where we see how long this thing burns for over the next 10 minutes. So we will see you guys in 10 minutes.
And we're back.
And we're back. So Dave, what did you think about the sauce? What were your scores?
I'll tell you what I thought about the sauce, Scott.
Wonderful, please do.
Well, for the packaging, I thought it was really neat. It opened like a wine bottle, which gave it a good presentation, and I gave that 4 stars.
You know, I hadn't thought about that. I gave this a 4 stars, but because I'm remembering that now, I'm changing this to 4.5. 4.5 stars for packaging.
Okay.
What about taste?
Taste was the best part about this sauce, in my opinion, and I thought it was excellent flavor and something that I would put on meats and maybe on a sandwich. So I gave it 5 stars.
Would you put it on pickles?
Maybe.
Okay, just curious. I loved the taste of this. One of the best tasting hot sauces I've probably ever had. And since we only do a 5-star system here, I only gave it 5 stars, but I wanted to give it more, so I said 5+ stars because it was that good. What about initial heat?
Initial heat was kind of lame on this sauce, honestly. I put it in my mouth and it gave me a little bit of tingling on my tongue, but other than that, it was kind of empty. But I gave it 1 star for that one bit of heat that it gave me.
My initial heat, I gave it a 0. I get that same tingling when I burp too loud. So, I think that this sauce is wonderful tasting, but it falls short in that it has absolutely no heat. Well, for me, the initial heat, I gave it a 0. What about afterburn?
Well, I can only think of probably one sauce that we've had that had worse afterburn than this.
And by worse, you mean not good. Like, not worse as in, oh, that was a terrible afterburn and it hurt so bad, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. By worse, I mean that there was no afterburn. This one had, like, maybe an inkling of an afterburn, so I gave it half of a star.
Yes, our afterburn was 30 seconds long this episode because there was no afterburn to speak of. I gave it a 0 because I could not give it negative points. So I probably should give it 0-. Well, any other thoughts on the sauce before we wrap this up?
Overall, this is a sauce that I would recommend to people who maybe are just getting into hot sauce but like a lot of flavor.
Yeah.
So, if you're looking for that kind of thing, pick it up.
Yeah, if you're looking to get into gourmet sauces, but you're not too much of a chili head, then this is a great sauce to pick up and try. You can pretty put it on anything. Not really dessert sauce, but pretty much anything you meat. Sandwiches, perfect for. But for me, it falls short in that there was hardly any heat. I mean, like, I could get more heat out of putting pepper on my steaks. So, but taste was wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I hope that you've enjoyed this month's episode. Hopefully we'll be back to our regularly scheduled programming schedule after this. And leave any comments, email us, any suggestions of stuff you think we should try, anything.
Find us on Facebook.
Yes, we're on Facebook. We have a page. Come like us, comment, and we'd love to hear from you. So, I guess until next month, we'll see you next month.
I've got a book of matches. I've got got a can of kerosene.